Here we are, guys. We're back here today with another opportunity for us to get better. And today, when we go in the gym, we're focused on one thing and one thing only, and that is our arms. We want to get our arms bigger. We want to build the biceps. We're going to go in there and start with biceps, some easy bar curls to scoops, maybe alternate dumbbell curls, maybe a couple brachialis, and then we'll go into triceps. We'll do skull crushers. We'll do some cable push downs, and we'll go in there and have fun. Arm day is a day to have fun. We want to get our arms nice and loaded. The shoulders got done last time, so now it's time to blast the arms. So we're gonna go in there and do that. It's been good. It's Saturday. Everything's good. I've been adequately rested and recovered. I've been eating correctly, and everything is on the up and up. As we end this bulk, come to a close in this bulk and cut it back down, chisel the body back down, and reveal the physique. And while we have armchair quarterbacks sitting on their couch talking about the videos, I'm out here doing them and making them, and it feels great. It feels fantastic. We're in here. We're getting the job done. We're doing the captain's log. We're keeping track of everything. And that's what happens when you do things. I watched the new Hunger Games movie last night, A+. It's got me thinking, maybe I shaved my head. I don't know. It's got me thinking maybe I changed the hairstyle up a little bit, but I don't know. That's a big decision. Have my hair for a long, long time. But the little seed is planted. So who knows? But I would like maybe just the shaved head look. I think it looks pretty nice. But I can pull off pretty much whatever. Besides the point. Today, we're going in. We're hitting the gym. We're hitting the arms hard. We're going to get a tremendous pump. It's going to be amazing. And then we're going to refuel it afterwards. So without any more hesitation, let's meet you guys in the gym right now.
There's a warm-up. Okay, so I'm doing 115 here, and we'll see. We might have to go down to 100 because there are no weightlifting clips in the gym. I actually just ordered some of my own, so I won't have to face this problem when I come in the gym. But we'll try to balance it. If it doesn't work, we'll just go down to 100. Let's go. Good enough. 3 more like that. Here we go, number 2, and balancing just part of the act. So let's do it again. Come on. Damn, sucks. I wish I had a clip, but do what we can. 2 more. Yep, scrub the whole gym, no clips. So we're just going to keep rolling. Set number 3, 2 more. Already getting a little bit of a bicep pump. But let's keep it going. Come on. All right, 1 more. Okay, last set here with the wobble bar, and then we'll get to the scoops. So let's go, big biceps. Ah! Yeah, I hate that. Don't like that at all. But now at least we can go to scoops. Next up, we got scoops. We're doing with 75, 4 sets. Really focus on targeting the bicep and the contraction specifically. We're going to get into it. Let's roll. Ah! All right, next. All right, next up, feeling pretty good in the biceps for the total bicep and the peak. We're going to do alternate dumbbell curls, 4 sets of 12 at 45. I've been doing this weight, so let's just keep it rolling. Let's get good reps. Ah! We got number 2. Ah! 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 All right, next up, I'm doing pinwheel curls. This is for the brachialis, secondary bicep muscle. Once underneath, actually makes your bicep pop a little bit more if you train it. Makes the entire arm bigger as well. So, we're doing pinwheels. We do 4 sets of 12 each arm, and we're just going to do feel it reps. You know, halfway in between, squeeze, keeping tension the whole time. Really having fun with it. Almost done with biceps. Ah. I decided that 2 sets of pinwheels were enough. I really want to hit 1 or 2 more sets of concentration curls. So what I'm going to do here is keep my elbow against my leg and just focus on that motion, pumping up my bicep. I want to pump as much blood as I can into my bicep. And we're going to do at least 1 set of 12 each arm. But maybe we'll do 2. We'll see. Here we go. Yeah, 1 will be enough next time. There we go. All right, I'm going to do reverse curls, and then we'll move to triceps. All right, water, triceps. Since the gym has no clips, and I wanted to push the weight on skull crushers, I'm going to wait until I get the clips that I just got in from Amazon. And today we're going to hit triceps in a different way. We're going to start with cable push downs, and then we'll evolve. So we'll start here. It's a warm up, then we'll do 4 sets. Here we go. Let's do it. Triceps are already adequately pumped, and what happens is if you do arms together, the secondary muscle group, if you do biceps first and in this case triceps second, the secondary muscle group is going to get pumped a lot faster because the blood's already in that area. That's why it can be seen as advantageous to do arms all together if you want to grow your entire arm, but it also can be seen to be advantageous to split them up because then you get blood to the area twice as frequently. But I'm in the camp that if you want to grow your arms, you should do them all on the same day because it's going to grow the entire arm. But anyways, 4 hard sets there with push downs. We're going to do overhead, take it 1 set at a time, but we're getting close to the end. Here we go. There we go. Here we go, set 2. Oh, damn. Whew. Okay. Whew. Arms looking good right there. Wow. Okay, we're going to do 2 sets of cable kickbacks. It's enough of those. 2 sets of cable kickbacks. And then maybe some machine push downs. And that'll be triceps. So let's do it. All right, so next we're doing cable kickbacks. And these kickbacks specifically are a very specialized isolation movement for the tricep that works the inside part of the arm. And great exercise, especially if you're trying to grow that part of the arm, and it isolates it better than any other one. So we're going to do 2 sets here, 12 each way, and then machine dips. So let's go. I guess I go the same way. How do you guys want to see it? All right, triceps about had it. All right, last tricep exercise here, and run number 15 of this stack. So we're still moving up. You know, it has a little bit of a weight conversion thing here, but I don't know if it's accurate. Anyways, we're getting stronger. That's the important part. And maybe we'll do 2 sets, maybe 3 sets, maybe 4 sets, but want to get 12. It's going to be heavy. This is to finish off the triceps. So let's do it. All right, that's one. Let's do at least one more. All right, here we go. Number 2. Let's go. All right, one more, and that'll be enough. All right, last set here. Finish off arm day. Get us into an ab exercise, but trying to be a dog. Lock it in, get it done. So here we go. Whoa. All right, go abs. All right, finish off here. 4 sets of cable abs. Let's get it going. Full stack. So originally was going to do cable abs and actually did 1 set of those, but my arms are so pumped it was difficult to hold the rope properly and get the right amount of tension on my abdominal. So Going to do leg raises, 4 sets of these, 15 reps, and then we'll call it a day. Let's go. We got one. That's arm day.
What's going on, guys? We are post-workout, and it's Saturday, so you know what that means. And I'm doubling up. Last Saturday, I did the cheesesteak, and I just can't get away. It's like, it's addictive. The cheesesteak is addictive. So we're going to get that. I had a tremendous arm day. We got a lot of volume in for the biceps, which is good because, you know, besides legs, and I say this all the time, biceps are a muscle group that I want to improve. I want my biceps to be huge. Who doesn't like having big biceps? It's definitely a good thing to have as a bodybuilder, or really anyone that wants to have a good looking aesthetic physique. You need good big arms. And you know, I have a taller frame. I'm 6'3". I'm thick in my torso and really my hips and legs. And my legs have came up over time since I've been working them. But what that leads to is an appearance of lanky arms. And so we are working, forever working, to make our arms as big as possible. There's no such thing as too big, just because of what my frame is like. Now, if I was a little bit shorter, had a little bit shorter arms, might make sense to ensure that it stays proportional. But shoulders, biceps, triceps, I always want to work on making them as big as possible. So, great lift, got a lot in, got a lot done. Now we're going to the cheesesteak spot. Stanford's playing Cal right now. My alma mater, the big game is happening, and unfortunately, you know, I can't watch it. It's on Pac-12 Network, and you know, any other way that I watch sporting events isn't carrying it. So that's a little bit of a bummer, but I'm keeping up with it on some updates. But unfortunately, you know, we've been good at coming back, or at least we came back in one game and won against Colorado, but it's not looking good, unfortunately. But when I was there, we were 4-0. You know, I got the axe 4 times. I won the axe 4 times. And before I had played there, we were on, you know, quite a large winning streak. And over the course of my football playing career, I've had a fantastic record against rivals, you know, dating back into high school. And I think that it says something about having a chief rival, a chief correspondent that you do battle with. You just bring it a little bit extra. And speaking of that, tomorrow the Browns are playing the Steelers. Another big rivalry. You know, when I was growing up, that was always the biggest rivalry in sports, the Browns and Steelers, at least the NFL. And I know that, you know, with the Browns after the 80s, we've been dominated by the Steelers. Not even really has been a rivalry anymore. So tomorrow we you know, get our revenge. We enact our revenge against the Steelers. Same way we did the Ravens last week, we're going to do it to the Steelers tomorrow and prove it's time for the Browns. Time for us to assume our seat on the throne of the AFC North. Just keep building on that. So that's how everything's kind of shaken out. I'm going to get this food. I am hungry. And one thing I want to touch on and talk about is the transition from the bulk to the cut, how I'm feeling about everything. You know, this past week I've cut my calories down considerably, I felt better than I felt all bulk. And what's interesting is when you're deep in a prep, you just want to eat, right? You're really hungry, and you feel like if you had adequate calories, you'd feel so much better. Well, it's funny when you're really pushing calories in a bulk, trying to gain weight, you kind of feel like, man, I just want to cut back a little bit. That's why there's always something to say for balance. Now, bodybuilding isn't exactly the most balanced sport there is. So, you know, you gotta toe the line. You gotta get in there and do what's best. But in pulling my calories back, I have felt better this week. Been able to do more volume. It really has had a positive effect on my whole system, which we like. But we also like watching the scale go up. And I think I was 235, maybe 234 this morning. So we're you know, the weight is going down a little bit, which is fine. It's all good. But we're gonna get in this cut, and it's gonna be an amazing cut. And then we're just gonna do it all over again, looking even better, you know, probably leaps and bounds better, which is one of the reasons why I like recording everything and making these videos. The difference is uncanny in the best way possible. Normally that has a little bit of a negative connotation to it, but this is uncanny in the best way possible. So we like that, really like that. We're building. Tonight though, I'm eating, you know, I'm rewarding myself for the week that I've had. We are still bulking, you know, we're still bulking technically until next Monday. So I don't feel bad for having a few extra calories. I'm the biggest musculature wise that I have been ever in my entire existence. I'm stronger, not particularly on, you know, on the bench press. I was able to do 400, I think it was 15 pounds. I did 415 pounds in high school. But that was a very specific strength, right? I was training to be strong in that lift. Overall, I'm way stronger than I've ever been, which is good. I'm massive. People are telling me I look huge, but there's always that little part of you that's like, I'd rather be lean. I kind of favor being lean. You know, I watch the videos, I see a little bit of pudge, and that's the only part that I notice. And it's so interesting, you know? That's something all bodybuilders, all sculptors of the body kind of deal with. You know, when you're full, you're big, you like being big, but you also want to be lean because you see that little bit of fat. But as you get more advanced and you keep cutting and you keep bulking, when you are bulked up, you will appear still to the untrained eye to be lean, of being lean. So that's where we're working towards. You know, we're building day by day. We're building, you know, period by period, bulk by cut. And you know, Sam Sulik, love Sam Sulik, amazing guy, great wisdom, love listening. I just watched his video today, and he mentioned, you know, you get in the gym and you see these guys and they're bigger than you. You shouldn't feel bad when you see somebody bigger than you, because, you know, they are bigger than you in the moment, but really the only thing that they've done is lift longer. They've been at it longer. So if anything, it should excite you in knowing that eventually that's going to be me. I'm going to be that big if I continue the consistency and keep at it, keep lifting, keep getting bigger and better. So that's the story. I'm feeling good, but I am so hungry. I got a massive order and I'm going to devour it. There might be a little bit extra, but when I eat, I always am under the impression that it's better to order too much than too little, because what if I order too little and I'm still hungry? Now, this is in a bulking context, of course, but I wanted to ensure I had enough food. I wanted to ensure I wasn't going to be hungry afterwards. I wanted to ensure there would be a surplus. That is the name of the game when bulking. So there will be a surplus. That is ensured. And we will keep on going up. Going up. And you know, me, I'm an eater at heart. I can eat and eat and eat. That's why bulking is not difficult for me. It's easy for me to put on weight. It's easy for me to put on size. It's easy for me to get stronger. But you have the other side of the coin. It is hard for me to get lean. It is hard for me to diet down. And you have other people that are on the other side of the spectrum where it's hard for them to gain weight. They can't eat enough to gain weight. They just feel like I physically can't eat enough to gain any more weight. I can't eat anymore. I'm already eating so much. And those people struggle to put on size, struggle to get bigger, but typically they're a little bit leaner. So in a bodybuilding context, it doesn't matter which one is more favorable. What matters is recognizing which one that you are, and then taking the proper steps to align in a way that puts you in the most optimal place to reach your ultimate body. So if you are a hard gainer, you have to orient your mind to eat more food. If you are, someone that gets big easily, you maybe cut the bulk. The bulk's not as long, and the cut's a little bit longer. And it's just like, I'm overemphasizing my legs to get my legs bigger through this bulk. It's just like that. Eventually, it'll all even itself out to where you're just always pretty damn lean, no matter how much you're eating. And that is the goal. That's when you know you are an advanced bodybuilder. So we're getting there, slowly but surely, day by day, week by week. Like I said, period by period. But really, it's a daily thing. You want to take this stuff day by day. And that's exactly what I've been doing. And the results have been paying off. I mean, you saw today, I look pretty massive. Now, I am a little bit fluffy. I will say that. But I am pretty massive. And, you just got to remember, there will be a time in the not too distant future where I'm absolutely fucking shredded. Just diced. Like a good onion. And that won't be that long away. So take the ebbs with the flows, the good with the bad. Stay on the vibe, keep the vision in mind, eyes on the prize, as they say, and just keep working. Go hard every time that you're in the gym. Go as hard as you possibly can. Put the effort in and move the needle. Train in a way that moves the needle. That's important. But enough of that. We're pulling up. We're getting close to the cheesecake spot. Or cheesecake. No cheesecake. Cheesesteak. Pulling up to the cheesesteak spot. And we're going to devour it. Eat it. It's going to be great. But we'll see you guys next time. And I'm excited because next time it's legs. See you soon.